And we are underway as the first pitch misses for ball one. Bobby Martin to take over first place in the Pac-12. That was a battle of 2-2, swing and a miss. And Cecil's got another. The pole of the second baseman will dig into the box. And that is short, circling it there. And making the throw to first is him of that doubleheader, 6 innings. That one misses off the plate. With Charlize Palacios waiting on deck. Shading the sun is the second baseman, but the shortstop, Haley Mulligan, calls off for the first. How about Cecil getting them down at the start of the season? 9-1, a 1-7 for 48 hours since they get their last hit. That one, the drop, the curve, the changes speeds. One's going to fall in for a base hit. And so a leadoff single by Kayla Bossinger, Lauren Carter in La Jolla. Come to Triton softball field. There's your starting there. Aguirre swinging, lines it softly out to second, and Pola grabs it for the second out of the inning. Spot coming in, hitting .271 without a homer. And there's a lazy little swing and a ground ball foul up the third base line. Third different Pac-12 team on the season. It hasn't gone well. Go two. And in the hole at short. Glove there by Megan Grant. The throw to first in time. Leave one. After one, we're scoreless. Palacios before checking out. Coming to West. And he's lined right to a diving first baseman, Aguirre, who goes to her right to snag it. Here, Fallbrook is here as well. And we told you. Garcia looks at one high. 3 balls and no strikes. Dare I say it is standing room only here. Sweep over a top 10 team in Stanford, and there is ball 4. So long at bat and winning it there with a streak of 4 in a row, retired to begin things for Cecil. It's kind of like a Yankee. Short and right there to grab it is Mulligan for the second out of the inning. So 6 home runs in 36 games. Two outs. Swing and a miss, goes upstairs, changes the eye angle, and Rachel Sid down. Defense. Swing and a miss, goes upstairs, changes the eye angle, and Rachel Sid down on strikes. First team honoree in 2021. Her career play. 1-2. Kennedy Powell underneath it, and she's got it for the opening out of the second. So just a little bit out in front on that. She's from Folsom, California. Saw prior series, and that is over for a strike back on February the 24th. And back her to the circle, and Yanez gloves and throws to first, and so she's this bottom part of the lineup is Richards fouls it at the plate. She's quickly behind, no balls and scoreless here in the second. Number solid career, and a swing and a miss over the top of that one. First punch out of the game for Yanel. She works 2 innings of scoreless softball. Not so for third-ranked UCLA. They can swing it out of any part of the order. And case in point here, Kennedy Powell. And the pitch, and that missed inner half, ball 4. First season, Kelly Gooden, the center fielder, is coming up at second, but there were 2 outs. And Jada Cecil. And the pitch, but will roll foul. It's picked up by the catcher Reynoso, and it'll go as strike. Pitch to Gooden, and that missed. And no, it's called strike 3. And down on strikes goes Good. Megan Grant takes ball 1. There's 1 strike, 1 out. At second. Here's the pitch to Grant. And that's over for a strike. It fills things up as it hits the corner. Down from the north, the pitch. Out of the diving reach of Hassis, rounding third, and scoring will be Powell. And nothing. And here's the 2-0 with the corners charging. It's sliced foul. In base of the season earlier this inning, got into scoring position. 2-2. And that is going back on it there is DeMars. She's got it on the run near the line.
And retreating to first is Grant, having combined to win 5 of the last 6 Women's College World Series. It's fouled away. Last time I checked, she's now 1 away from Brady for not playing. At least to start break on Tuesday. It's non-conference midweek. You see it happen in baseball, and there is a strike called, and Woolery is down on strike. She's 0 for 7 to begin. And left field, it's falling, coming on, diving, and unable to close the glove was Powell. Great effort out there by Kennedy Powell. How's that? Jones bunt again by the third baseman Sid, bare hands and throws to first in time. And so a successful sacrifice. Garcia's allowed to go back into the circle to talk to Yanez. Pitch popped up right field, and Carter says she's got it, and she catches it and retreating to second. Tritons are 0 for 1 tonight with runners in scoring position. Pitch back on it. She's not going to have a play, and it's off the wall. Rounding third and scoring to tie it up is Melendez. What an at-bat out of the 2-hole for Marissa Hassis. And that is circle lined and snagged by Yanez. If she doesn't get that, that gets through in the UC San Diego won in the first ever visit. Bruins only have 1 hit in the game. Trusting ball down to third near the line glove, and it is Real. And a long throw, Lauren Hatch. Sophomore from Sugar Land. Not showing bunt, the runner goes, the pitch is taken, the throw down, not in time. And getting up at second, skipping down to third, here's the throw. And in troubling spots here for Garcia. Bouncing ball down to third, they're gonna come home. Can they get the pinch runner to run down and Hatch? The throw is not in, will run now. So you'll strike one pitch, and that's down for a base hit. One will score. Hatch scores. That makes it 2-0 on the. So more trouble brewing here. Go down, and let's see what happens here. And calamity of errors for the Tricia strike. 2-time All-American. UCLA has taken a 3 RBI double by Marissa Hassis. This awful. Great bunt fielded by Aguirre. Will throw back to third to try and backpick the field. They have 2 runs scored in the inning and still 1-2. Off speed, swing and a miss. She chased it out of the zone, down on strikes for the second time. And a big first out here. Loaded with 1 out. We go back to the top of the lineup. Are still going back, turns and lost it off of her glove right on the track. 1 run is going to score, 2 runs going to score. Here's the throw to the plate, and it is. And at third base, Titans in the inning. Pitching is Melendez, and it bangs off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. That is a 2-run triple. And that up right center field, and they're not going to get it. It splits Bossinger and Melendez, and it's going to be another double. How about foul? Meonio out at second, pinch running. And that is lined right to third and gloved by Real. And the inning is finally over, but UCLA sends 10 to the plate. That last inning, UCLA, Yanez had a good game. There's Reynoso on the infield underneath the third baseman Rachel Sid, who's re-entered. And she's got it for the. Tritons are going to be on. Suarez is at first. And it's grabbed by the second baseman. And it's quickly ends. It's crazy, these midweek games, whether you're doing softball or baseball, and especially when things begin to open up. DeMars will take ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. DeMars is on for the first time. UC San Diego. Sun begins to set in the west, and that rise ball, swing and a miss, had a lot of movement on it. Richards chases. And Williams. A little discussion. And the 1-2. Going to hang up there long enough for Bossinger, and she's got it right in the little sun field that remains here before the sun completely. 12 games, 4 for 16 on the season without a home run. And Oregon State at home. At it to left, and that's going to be off the wall for a double. How about this pinch hit? No, they'll hold her to a long sink. Down and to the wall. Rounding second will be Carter on her way to third. Rounding third, she'll score RBI. Pitch to Powell. Swing and a miss. She chased it. They'll complete hitter. And will, in fact, Suarez in the number 9 inning. If they can get the final out here. And that missed. Ball 4. So Williams. There's your Pac-12 teams in the top 25. UCLA 1 for 3. Started this. Runner at first goes, swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Megan Grant. Also the try. Mariah Melendez, Haley Mull, speeds by Yanez. Swing and a miss. Melendez, and that's the third. This had come in with 73 strikeouts and 69 in a third innings. Really pitching a game after 3 is now 8-1, third rank of this series. Swing and a miss at an elevated rise ball, and down on strikes goes Erickson. So that's Fort short, charging in. Grant the throw in time, and the inning is over. 1 behind Gabby Williams. Pansino is in. Loving it on a couple of hops is Hassis. And they retire Polna to open up the 6th. Strike. Maonio from Hacienda Heights, California. And the pitch. Going to be a foul ball. Threw her bat at it, just slapped it. Down the third base. Michaela Pansino is crazy. The pitch. Field for a base hit. Out of the reach of Real. And I've done many a PCA in 1 inning. And that's ball 4. Palazzo in, so she gets a chance here. Guard it up. Left center field over for it's the center fielder who's got it. Bossinger for the. Only 3 players through the 5.5 hole out of the dive of Mulligan. It's going to score 2. And it's a 2. UCLA. And down on strikes goes Powell, and the Bruins are done. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rather. The holiday. Here's what's coming up for UC San Diego at Long Beach State. Flip without a home run, 3 RBI. Swinging and a miss, she chased it, and that'll be the ball game. UCLA wins it. A bit as good as that number 3 ranking in that inning.